Hi everyone, it's Rachael Smith with Remax and Big Bear. Today we are going to talk about how to elevate the look of your home. So whether you're planning on being in your home long term or whether you are looking to sell your home, these are going to be some helpful tips that I have learned throughout the years. I hope you enjoy. Now let's get into it. I am obsessed with homes that are picture perfect, that are sophisticated and just beautiful. And when I have that emotional connection to a home, there are three things that they have in common. The first one is the lighting accent. If you look at a highly elevated home, they spend a lot of attention on the lighting. Sometimes it's the first thing that they do. And it could be recessed lighting. They could have a table lamp or they could have a floor lamp. Their bookshelves might be lighted just the right way. And if they have really special artwork, you will notice they always direct the light or have special features that highlight and showcase that beautiful artwork in every room. When it is done perfectly and at different levels throughout the room, it really elevates the room. Let's talk artwork. Now, every sophisticated house I've ever been in has beautiful artwork, and they don't overdo it. It's usually the focal point in a lot of the rooms, and they usually direct the lighting towards that artwork. Now, if you are selling your home, I'm going to suggest that you invest in larger scale artwork. It really helps declutter the room, and it doesn't make it too complicated or too busy for visitors. A lot of these very elegant, sophisticated homes do a great job layering, whether it be textures or blankets. You'll never see in a really high scale elevated home just one couch that's up against the wall, right? They usually pull their furniture away from the wall. They also usually add various types of throws and pillows in there. On coffee tables, they have different type of books that make it very interesting. I'm going to suggest that you do the same, but do not overdo it. Less is more. In a lot of these beautiful homes, you'll notice it's not cookie cutter, right? You're not going to go down to Home Goods and find what's in that piece because they're very special. They tell a story. There's a history behind their artwork or their furniture. You will see a lot of antiques with something very modern or contemporary. It's kind of that high versus low, old versus new. And when you walk into homes that have this going on, you cannot help but realize that you are experiencing something very special. If you are staging your home, I highly suggest that you don't put all new stuff into it, right? Don't go down to Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Our New Marshalls, or buy something on Wayfair and make everything look new. I'm going to suggest that you kind of mix old and new. A lot of you have beautiful antiques, and I love antiques. They tell a story. I think the mistake that some of you make is that you have too many antiques. So I'm going to say use some of that older style furniture, but mix it with some more new modern flares. Also, thrifting is very in right now. You can buy some beautiful paintings that are originals at thrift stores. You can reframe them. You can paint the frames. There's so much that you can do to modernize something that is old. I think we're all craving kind of that old aesthetic. When you walk into a home that has some of these beautiful pieces, you just can't help but wonder about the history and you feel at home. It's a wonderful feeling. I'm going to suggest that you sprinkle this throughout your house when you're thinking of selling and staging your home. Now, speaking of that layering, we love to layer our window treatments. So we love the draperies that are up high. We use various different fabrics. We might have a Roman shade, velvet curtains, or even linen curtain. This is actually one of the areas where I'm going to encourage you to maybe do something a little bit different. You might want to put saturated drapery to add a little sophistication and layering. Now, what's interesting is I'm all about neutral colors. I have a paint palette that I prefer, but when you're selling your home, I'm always going to suggest neutral colors. One of the areas that is an exception to the rule is saturated drapery. I really do think it can make a big impact and will elevate the room. Of course, I'm going to really suggest that you avoid primary colors, but it can make a big statement. Just don't go too crazy and stay away from patterns. Another area to elevate is your bedrooms. You're going to want to really focus on the bedding. Use duvet covers, no comforters, and try to keep it fancy but neutral. Whites with texture, taupes with texture. Let's just say you pick the color beige or cream. You're just going to layer the linens in the same color but use different textures. Don't overdo it with too many pillows. 3 pillows maximum. Keep it very simple. The biggest tip I can give you is to get out your steamer. You're going to steam the duvet covers, the window treatments, and any other fabric related thing in the house. Wrinkle-free equals elevated. Another helpful tip is rugs. I love area rugs. If you go to any sophisticated, elegant home, you will notice that they have beautiful rugs that are not small. They are usually oversized and sometimes take up the whole room. Every piece of furniture in the room should have at least one leg on the rug or be completely on the rug. If you have a small rug just sitting under a coffee table, that's a no bueno. When you walk into a room with a large rug, it anchors the space and creates flow. Some of you may agree or disagree with me on this, but when you walk into one of those special homes, it always smells good. It can be a clean scent, a diffuser, or something spa-like. When a home smells fresh, inviting, and pleasant, it makes people feel comfortable and creates an emotional connection. If you are selling your home, I highly suggest making sure it smells amazing. If you got any value from my video today, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. If you have any homes that you'd like me to personally tour for you, feel free to drop the address in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Again, I'm Rachael Smith with RE/MAX up here in the mountains. Bye.